Hi, it's Zarik Daniel, and today I want to name this Zarik Daniel the richest and strongest person ever. Let's have a little bit fun. I want to get a little bit ironic. I mean, I if I want, to be honest, the plan of Illuminati and Antichrist is too. Of course, Satan will never be like God. God is the God. Even I said, even the Satan has become God. The God is the Satan, right? Then it's gonna be the same rule based on the differences in heaven. You will have heavenly acts, but when the domination force is Satan, you need to have the heavenly act is a bad thing. You need to be kind of dark. So I will be a darkest person. I will kill as much as I can, and the mechanism is the same thing. And of course, right now, based on a category that I am explaining, when my goal is heavenly, heavenly is like this. The beautiful thing is, let's just not this one. Emotions. There are a lot of videos. I can be kind of like this. It's emotion. Let me show a little bit of this. Let's enjoy a little bit. Paranama. I need to just how this works when this starts. How this works. How this works. I will, but you can. This one. I got it. It goes this way. You take picture. Goes this way. You take picture. Goes this way. You take picture. Goes this way. You take another picture. It's amazing, right? Go this way. You take another picture. How this works. So it's processing, but how this works? It took a panoramic picture. It's amazing, right? Do you want to say quiet? Do you want to save the digital you made? It's amazing, right? Oh man, this it's a lot of actions, and this one is for, this is, let's auto lighting, true theater. This one. Is this gonna make it a little bit faster? I think it made a little bit slow, so I'll go back to auto lighting. This is better actually, auto lighting is not okay. Then here I show this one. Avatars is like that, I'll become avatar. I'll like type like this. I become like dog, doggy, hello. I become UFO. These are avatars. Then frames. These are the frames. And then drawing stamps are stamps. I don't know. You can create this. I was doing this animation because here, when you just you can do animation, and I will put some animation based on future videos that I said, my project, Not I said about this one, USA Math has a lot of project, but there is beautiful. I want to go through this. I want to explain why am I the strongest? Ironically, these are animation makers are good software. I mean, yeah, here see animation. There is beatable. Then animators. I need to see which one is better and choose one of them. To further, I need to put animation to, based on a project that I want to go. But the reason, yeah, let's have fun a little bit with the video webcam a little bit. These are the features are really amazing, I have this emotions. I show the emotions, and then this one is like this. The music comes in, and then this goes. Then filters are like this, like this. This goes like this, goes like this. I think this one is the one that I put it, kind of. It's nice. This one, bubbles. Then effects. This was a frame and a lot more. Actually, there was some, something like that I can, just a lot of features, actually. The one that I remember here, I can make it small. Ooh, a lot of features, in this UCam. Actually, I didn't want to go through this, but let's just go. This one. Where was those, the filters? This one. My head gets, like this. Or, my head's, I'm genius and the strongest. And, I said, when that's transhumanism, this is the way that, maybe here with this one, I was talking about the transhumanism. Maybe I can put some filter because they like to see these things. I mean, here, with the pen, I can take, what they like. Especially Satanists, they can do like this. Maybe this one, I can go here and I can clear my eyes. There is no eyes, right? There is no eyes. I don't know. There is no mouth. They can do, it's just, I don't know, man. This filter, it's just, I don't know. They won't do this. And let's clean that one that I did. Oh my gosh, I did the cleaner. I need to make it big. Transhumanism is like this, the way that they, you can do this, and then, this one, those hackers, I know they're using something, it's a transparency, it's transparent, or just something like this, that my nose and because you see a lot of videos of mine, and then this one is kind of, I'm getting, like, the way that I said the quantum physics that, you just go to the fifth dimension, from the fifth dimension, if you travel and your face goes like this, and of course the kind of wave, the Maxwell's law, the wave thing, and lots of other things that I can. So the other thing, I had maybe I had a little bit bad haircut, with this kind of, here I do feel that I'm strong and I just need a little bit of, why this is not moving, man? Ah, because it was on, I was thinking of, my hair. Is this setting monitor? Do I have this on my camera setting? Do I have hide this part? Auto detection. Okay. And in this one here. Oh, here. I was thinking maybe my hair, imagined if my hair was a little bit taller, a little bit hair, I like to have a little bit hair, this way maybe I can have a little bit glass. There is a lot of things, right? So let's, I showed you, these things and filters were like this. Oh, I need to clean. Filters, and this one does not have this more avatar thing, things seen. Yeah, those were the things that I showed you. I saw a scene like dollar bill, Illuminati kind of. Here, I want your money. I'm Illuminati kind of, I'm inside the pyramid, and a lot more you can download and enjoy. Dear audiences, I am the richest and famous and the strongest person. Okay, let's go to my main topic. So these are the things you can download. Of course, for doing the thing that I am doing, you should put the, you should download the, this is chess.com anyway. Okay, let's go to this side. For having whatever I am doing, for my thing, you should download this screen camera to split the videos. Then you should download 3 software: screen camera, Cyberlink, and a webcam. Then it's easy. Cyberlink, screen camera splits. Camera brings the camera, and features comes with the Cyberlink. So it's not complicated, and you do it and you enjoy it. And I think I should go to this here and make myself clear out of all these things and back to the business. Business. Okay. The business is, I want to show you, for whatever the reason is, my rating is just horrible right now. My rating is right now horrible. I want to go over the reason that I lost. You can put it on side, then you can go here. Oh my god, I think my processing system goes down when here is the rating. It's horrible. Right, the reason that I'm putting this video, I'm getting a little bit kind of, this is my horrible ever time. The most horrible ever. Maybe financially, life, you said he stocks and he's just, even, I don't know, end of the world, but I think worse than end of the world is when you are like this, man. It's just so horribly I'm going down, man. It's horrible. Of course I can go up, but when you are down at this point is the most. And believe me, after 2 years, I do not have a single person that comes in. You know, I will go with the math too. I mean, I like to bring these subjects and maybe animation base. Just scroll one by one. I mean, this player is just not in my level. I mean, 164068 is not bad player. How can I? This is it. Analyze. So this is analyze, right? But how to reverse? Reset the board. Where is the reverse actually? Because, you know, was I black? Yeah, I was black, okay. But where is the reset the board? Reset the board is flip the board. Doesn't it have to flip the board? Let's just reset the board. Exit. Share. Anyway, I think here I did, you know, my regular opening, and I don't know, I have no idea what he's doing because my point here is just taking the queen. It's just not complicated, a little bit gaining space and blah blah, and of course my queen gets stuck, and then here, actually here is my point. Whatever kind of stupidity happened, whatever, I'm just, because it's my video at least, I'm telling you what are my thoughts. Actually, this is analysis, right? Here, if I take this one and I took it and he took it, actually here, it's amazing idea. The amazing idea was, of course, even with putting this one here, if, wait a minute, if he takes, right, I will take his queen, and of course, I will take his queen, and then if he takes mine, I'll take this one, and of course he will take this one, and oh my gosh, as you see, it's horrible. You know, this is the way that you analyze, at least in your level, and the mistake here is you're losing. That is not gonna give me. With analysis that I did, this was a good move, but then I think here, wait a minute, I can take this one. And I took it, actually. I took it. I think here the mistake happens here. I took it. Then he can do this, right? And then I can take his rook if he takes. And if he takes with the, even if he not's gonna take with this one. Oh my gosh, I can take his rook or queen and done. If he goes like this, he's losing a lot of material in this scenario. I think the scenario that happened, what he took, I did this, and he went there. I did this, he went there, and then it's my turn, right? My brain was preoccupied with the. Now wait a minute. I took, then I think the scenario is, what was the reality actually? He took, then I took here. I didn't took his pawn, his knight. Then here, the thing that happened, he went there, and you know what I did? I moved this one here. I was just thinking, you know, I can take, you know, this is the place that you're gonna lose. This is a place, what it means losing. This is losing, you know? This is 100% losing, and the other thing, my attitude is I'm going to the end, and, you know, he just check, and I went here, and then he went here, and then, you know, he went here. Of course, he went there, and then he went here. There is no hope, you know what I mean? There is no hope. Even if I put this one here, it's checkmate, it's over. So the reason that I'm saying why I am because I show you. This is about the chest. I'm closing totally. I'm closing this chest and I'm going here about the full video. The reason that I'm saying that I showed you about the features, animation, and everything. Today is the 5th. My gosh. Entrepreneur is this. Entrepreneur is a person that shows everything, you know? Coding, I mean, today is the 15th. Of May 2016, and it is Sunday, beautiful Sunday. And I was okay, I explained why I lost in chess, and I said about the coding. Coding, you know, you have some headers based on a library, and you have, you know, you have your functions. Then you have the function that you bring the classes from, you know, all this function works here. I mean, the way that I see, you know, maybe this one is from database, database, I don't know, where is database is one. Database fills the, you know, the data inside the code that you wrote. And based on functionality up and down from sides, you have the number of codes, 1, 2, 3, 4. From this side, nothing special attacks from this side. It's a number of codes here. You just bring the headers that the machines, based on visual object-oriented languages. God knows the new method of coding what is going to be, or it already existed. But at the end, you know, the language, English, I'm talking English, but I can't talk Farsi, or I will not even talk. I will animate. You know, this is sad. This is happy. Or, you know, I mean, I can animate, you know, when you put, you know, I mean, with animation, you feel the pain. I don't need to explain. You know what I'm doing? I mean, I'm showing what the code is. So, the other thing I showed you in chess, these things are decision making. You know, you make decisions. And in a math, I was explaining to my brother. I mean, first of all, the first dimension, second dimension, of course. You know, the Newton's has 3 laws. First law is exactly this framework. I mean, first of all, you'll be here, whatever the force is. There is one force through here. Let's say, you know, your car is moving. Your car is moving. You are in the side of a car, and your car is moving. There is a force. Mg is 100%. You do have the mg, but there is another force. You're moving this side. You do have a speed, right? But of course, when this force, it depends for if it is you or car, it's different, because if it is you have your m is your mass, then something gonna happen to car. But there are forces, you do have that maybe 60 miles per hour, but of course k equals m1/2mv squared, but this m is m of a car, and God knows how can I manipulate. Of course I can find the kinematic energy of a car, but the force that you're in this direction, but there are going to be a lot of forces, you know, this way and that way when the collision happens to you. So I'm telling you, because Newton's create the calculus. Of course, you learn the algebra. First of all, when the history goes, you know, from, you know, the first kind of, you know, lands, you just show this is my land, right? This is my land. This is your land. So I mean, whatever, the humanity when created. So this is another person's land. This is another person's land. You know, A, B, C, and you want to build houses here. You know, these are things. If your mind, if you cannot follow my speech, so take things that you can at least take. My point is, if I'm saying I am the strongest and richest, I'm showing you the fundamentals. I mean, the fundamentals are, you know, you have your land, you have your property, you have your existence, you have definition of your own world. But step by step, you're going to make yourself rich and strong. And of course, these three subjects that I'm into is chess, mathematics, and coding. And of course, chess I said, coding I said, I explained a little bit of coding. But the math, you know, you have a line like this. This is x plus y. This is not x plus y, because y plus x or x plus y, same thing, but sometimes you want to teach, you want to go with something that this is when the line goes here. Again, it's x, but there is something happened. This one, let's say when this is 1 here, there is a minus 1 here. So when the x is minus 1, y is 0. So it works. So when you put the plus 1, it shifts that side. I mean, it's so easy, right? Shift. So for analyzing, you know, I'm not gonna go for analyzing when it comes to differentiation. I think let's go. I mean, y over x is this, right? D of y, d of x, right? Because d of y differentiation of this, you differentiate this one, the y is equal x. And, when you differentiate both sides, you want to differentiate, because wait a minute, even I myself, you know, when you differentiate this, differentiation of this is 1. So how can I show this one? Yeah, d of y over d of x is equal 1. Exactly. Nothing happens. There is no any number. And the differential equation of this, I mean, it's just solving to see, you know, differential equation is you solve for d of y. It's a family of, you know, when you solve this one, I mean, when you solve x equals x plus 1, when this is how you solve this actually. You solve for x, you solve what? But then when d of y is equal d of x, what is the differentiation of this one? We integral this, we integral both sides, and we integral both sides, so integral of y is y, integral of x is x plus c. So the differentiation of this is this, the family. If x is 1, so when you put the 1 here is solving a differential equation for this one, for v of which VIP in initial value problem, IVP of 1. When your s is 1, so this is one answer for differential equation. But I didn't want to go for differential equation. I wish there would be some people who tell me to go even more, but my point is in very simple. Because I want this. In very simple way, you know, when you just, let's say I was explaining to my brother, y is equal x1. When you want to analyze the angle, you use the trigonometric functions. When you want to use a little bit, you want to work on powers, you use logarithmic. Logarithmic, actually, they both started with the chart. I mean, there is a dude who just Persian or kind of, they use a I think sine. It comes from Persians, and logarithmic. You, my dear, whatever I'm saying, search on YouTube or Google it, and you can find it if I'm doing a mistake. For angles, of course, when it is 30, when this is 90, you have 60, and when this is 2, this is 1, and this is radical 3. And with all these things, okay, logarithm is, 10 to the power of 2 is 100, right? When you take the logarithm of both sides, this is going to be 2, 10, 10 of logarithmic of 100. This is 2. So when you took the logarithm of this, at the end you came 2, and you have this power of 2. This goes 2 is, 2 here is 2. Here is 2. 2 is equal to 2 is equal to. So the whole thing is correct. You reach to this 2. 2 is equal to, and to the power. So whenever you want to work with powers, the logarithm comes in. When you want to work with the angles, the trigonometric functions comes in. When you want to work on prime numbers, that happens prime and pi and a lot of beautiful numbers, and probability, statistics, a lot of, for probability and statistics, new notations, P of A, or N of A, that, and then the P, N, R, or C, N, R, and then you have factorials, and of course, for me, I see sigma, of course, and we have this, when you have many multipliers, when you have these plus things. For this one, we have an integral for the plus, and I wish there will be some integral for sum of, again, this is integral is sum of, I think this is integral. So we need something new for this property that I'm looking, that you are just, because this is the definition of multiplying many numbers. And integral for multiplication is something that I'm searching. And these are the whole thing that I talked, that all these applications, full in Bible study, anything, economy, health. Economy is dollar making, right? Health, and so on. So hope you enjoyed the video. I showed you my rate is horrible down, but there will be a video that I'll show you Zarik Daniel would come the poorest and weakest person when at his high. So who is poor, who is rich?